Hello, and welcome to Rose Play, Season 8, Episode 19. As always, I'm your host, Morning Moon Rose, and today we'll be doing a Let's Play Celebrate! What shall we be celebrating about today? Well, that will be the Season Pass disc-based episodes, i.e. like Game of Thrones. So, what is so great about this? That I want to celebrate story-based games with a season pass for the whole season, rather than just versus buying it online. Yes, there are going to be some, it's better doing it this way than that way. In some senses, you are right, though they haven't really done good at fixing this problem. So, first I want to talk about owning a physical copy. So, call me old school. Call me old school all the way to the farmer's deli or whatever. I have always wanted to own physical copies. It's in my nature. It could be because of the fact that I'm from another generation who likes it. I know a lot of people like to buy their games digitally. But owning a physical copy, even if it doesn't have the full game on there, is nice. Now, for instance, there's Diablo 3, which I own both the physical and the virtual. Now, that's an interesting story on itself. And see, that I don't mind. I bought the original game, the disc itself, which, mind you, while we're on the subject, when it says disc 101, Blizzard, what were you thinking? That's kind of weird, don't you think? But, for whatever reason, the disc stopped working. So I had to go out, rather than deciding to buy another disc because, well, it's the only game ever in my library for Xbox One to decide to not work. Maybe I played it way too much. So I went and bought the digital copy. I didn't feel as bad for doing it because I still have the physical copy to put right in my library. Woo! It's gone. Magic. But something like Minecraft Story Mode, the Batman Telltale game. Again, i.e. I just dropped it, Game of Thrones. And so, right here it even states, this season pass disc includes episode 1 of Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series on the disc, plus entitlement to download episodes 2 through 6 as they become available. Internet connection and access to Xbox Store is required, though. Okay, so, yeah. Why would a physical copy be bad? Well, up until, something like this will go with The Walking Dead, which I forgot to grab from the library, but hey, whatever. They did the episodes virtually first, and it was like a year and a half between them coming out and the release of the physical copy. So, people really couldn't go out and play it. So you'd be like, oh, yes, I'm going to go and buy it digitally because I want to know what's going to happen now. And granted, I still do, not like the fact that I can't play the Game of Thrones now or the Batman Telltale series, which I'm really interested in that. But the fact of owning a physical copy is just a nice feel, I guess, when people come over and look, and I blind them. They're like, oh, you have Game of Thrones. That's neat. Rather than, maybe not looking through the game library and picking a game from what is physical. I don't know, just call me old-fashioned with that. The next thing would be the ability to hold season when available. So, yeah, it's nice that the physical copy lets you download 2, 3, 4, 5, however many episodes there are. I think there was a mini rant in there. Right, there is. So, it's nice that you're able to download the games because you get the rights to it. Minecraft Story Mode, though, I'm looking at you. I understand that you guys kind of messed up how you guys are doing it and whatnot, and the game maybe wasn't selling that well. You had a season-based pass disc episode for 1 through 5 originally, it got cut down to 4, and then it's like, 5 through 7 is separate. You have to pay more money for it. Now, granted, you did fix that with the, I don't want to say Game of the Year edition, but some form of full complete. I think it's Minecraft The Complete Adventure, which has 1 through 7. Well, okay, you fixed yourself, but I don't know. I still feel like it's kind of a scam that you guys kind of had people be like, but I had it for episode so-and-so. Why did you add more and not have this based on there? That one I disliked a little. So, slight little rants in some of these. Next is not wanting for physical copy to enjoy game for those obsessed with owning. So, again, I already touched on it a little bit, that, I want to play the game now, not wait for the full game to come out. And for those people, I understand. I'm kind of one of you. But when they started doing these season pass based episodes, so as soon as this episode was available, hey, I own my physical copy. Now I can go and run off and grab it. Way to go, Telltale. You started a trend, hopefully. For that trend, really happy about it. Now, I do understand why a lot of companies are going to dislike this disc-based concept. Unless they did it. I haven't actually downloaded one of these yet, so I could be completely wrong on this. But we'll take Borderlands, the Game of the Year edition. Or Fallout 4, I think it was Fallout. No, it was the Elder Scrolls, Oblivion. Came with a second disc where you could download all the DLC. Game sharing. Hey, I own Elder Scrolls. I own Elder Scrolls 4 as well. Hey, I got a disc for all the DLC. Do you want it? Okay. Now Bethesda, Telltale maybe, Borderlands, they lost money on their DLC. Now, granted, they probably already made enough money for it too, but I understand why game companies have a fear for doing the game-based games. And that's fine. If you aren't already doing it with the disc-based Season Pass games, here's an idea. When you stick the disc in for the first time, it reads it, and it's exclusive to your Xbox. Once it's used, you can't use the disc again for somebody else, just on yours. But once you have downloaded all the episodes, then obviously if you lose the disc or get a different Xbox, it would still work on your profile. Now that does still make it a little hard for game sharing, granted if you bring your profile over or whatnot. But I think that's a nice way to try to fight this if you haven't already. So I understand the fear for disc-based games. But I mean, it's just neat that they decided to start doing this. And really, I mean, there's not even much to the episode. I mean, I think the sharing, small rant, yeah. I got nothing left, honestly. It's a small celebration. But I want to say, way to go, Telltale, for all your story-based games. I've enjoyed all of them so far. I'm glad that you're doing Season Pass-based games. Other companies, you need to jump on this bandwagon. Find ways around it so people don't share. Because I would personally love to own a physical copy rather than having to go out and buying the game episode by episode. I want a physical copy. It's just how I am. Now, I don't know how many of you out of there agree with me or disagree with me. I mean, I imagine maybe it's 50-50. But go ahead, leave a comment in the bottom below. Let me know what you think about game disc season passes. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are you glad they're doing them instead of whole disc now? Or are you just completely fine with the fact that, I'm going to buy the episode digitally? Don't get me wrong, I love buying stuff digitally. I do it. Unfortunately with me, I do have problems wanting to buy certain stuff. If I know the game's going to come out physically, I'm not going to do it. If I know it's not, then I want to buy the arcade game. And sometimes that's horrible because we'll go, Oni? Or something in the Blind Forest. I think it's Oni in the Blind Forest. That game took like a year or two before it came out physically, and I was waiting. It's like, are they going to do it physically? Are they not? Another thing that you guys can work on. Tell us, do you ever have plans for a special edition where it's going to come out physically based, or is it just going to be purely virtual? Because I want to buy your game. I want to play it. But me personally, I can't do it if I don't know if you guys are going to do it physically or not. It's a limitation for me. It's a problem. One that I kind of wish I could get over. But like I was saying, I just found more to say, but go ahead and leave your comments. I mean, I know some of you can agree with me, some of you aren't, and I'm completely fine with that. Let's have a debate about it. I'm always up for one of those. If you agree with it, that's cool. If you don't, well, why? So, I think that's a good place to leave it. Not that long, but let's celebrate, or let's play a Rose Play Celebrate. But it's something to celebrate. And I'm so happy that Game of Thrones, Minecraft, the Batman Telltale, I don't know what they're doing with The Walking Dead Season 3, if they're going to come out with a season-based pass disc episode, or they're just going to follow the trend of following it. But I want to play Season 3. I want to play Season 3 for you guys on the show. So, season-based wouldn't be bad, guys, but I will wait for a physical. But enough of me repeating myself. So, come back next time when it'll be the season finale and review of Lego Marvel. So, until next time, remember, keep gaming, never give up. And sometimes, I really wish my limitations didn't stop me from buying the games I love.